Hello everyone, how are you all? This is the second part of the last exercise, exercise 8.4 trigonometry. In the previous part, that is part 4a, we have learned how to express the trigonometric ratios in the terms of the given ratios. Now in this part, where we have to prove the following identities. So this is question number 5th, which is prove the following identities. First part, cosec theta minus cot theta का whole square is equals to 1 minus cos theta upon 1 plus cot theta, right? So what we have to prove, that cosec theta minus cot theta का whole square equals to 1 minus cos theta upon 1 plus cos theta. So first of all we will take the LHS part, which is cos theta minus cot theta का whole square, right? So we all know how to write the cosec theta. We can write out cosec theta in the form of sine, which is 1 upon sine theta. Similarly, we have to write cot theta like cos theta upon sine theta. In between them we are having a minus sign, so we have to put minus sign here. Then we are having a whole square, so we have to put whole square, right? Then equal, we have to take the LCM. When we take the LCM of sine theta, then sine theta will be there, and the numerator will come as it is, which is 1 minus cos theta, right? Here the whole square is there, so again we have to put the whole square, or we can write down separately 1 minus cos theta ka whole square upon sine square theta, like this, right? Now use the identity, which is 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta, because we all know that we can write down 2 square in the form of 2 into 2. It means we can multiply twice. Same is here, it is 1 minus cos theta ka whole square. It means we can multiply this bracket twice, right? And then it is sine square theta, so we have to copy as it is. Then the numerator will remain the same, 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta, and by using the identity we can write in place of sine square theta 1 minus cos square theta, right? Now again we can write 1 minus cos square theta in the form of a square minus b square, which is equals to a plus b into a minus b, right? So this we can write like this. Means firstly we have to add the numbers and then we have to subtract the numbers. Same is here, firstly we have to add the numbers and then we have to subtract the numbers. Now we can cancel these brackets because they are same. So whatever the remaining part is there, which is 1 minus cos theta upon 1 plus cos theta, is the required RHS. Hence we have proved, right? Now the second part, cos theta upon 1 plus sine theta plus 1 plus sine A upon cos A equals to 2 sec A, right? So this is the question. Again we have to take the LHS, which is cos A upon 1 plus sine A plus 1 plus sine A upon cos A, right? Take the LCM, so we have to multiply these two, those cos A into 1 plus sine A, like this, right? Now in the table of this, how many times this come? It will come cos A times, so we have to multiply cos A into cos A, it will come cos square A. And in the table of cos A, how many times this LCM comes? 1 plus sine A times. Then again we have to multiply 1 plus sine A into 1 plus sine A, it means 1 plus sine A ka whole square, right? Like we have done here, 2 into 2 we can write down 2 square. So 1 plus sine A into 1 plus sine A means we have to do cross multiplication, we can say cos A into cos A, cos square A, 1 plus sine A into 1 plus sine A, 1 plus sine A ka whole square, right? And when we multiply these two, that will become the LCM. So cos is, we have to open this will remain the same. This we have to open by using the identity a plus b ka whole square. It means a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? B is 1, that's why it is not necessary to write down here that 2 into sine theta into 1, sine A into 1. Clear? Denominator will remain the same. Now we have to regroup. Cos square A plus sine square A, sine square A plus cos square A we have to write first, then plus 1 and 2 sine A upon cos A into 1 plus sin A, like this only. So again, by using the identity, we can say the group of these two or the combination of these two will be equivalent to 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 sin A plus 2 sin A upon cos A into 1 plus sin A, or 1 plus 1, we can say it is 2 plus 2 sin A upon cos A into 1 plus sin A. What we can take common from here? We can see that we are having two terms, first term, then second term, and 2 is common. So we can take 2 as common, and then inside the bracket it will be 1 plus sin A upon cos A into 1 plus sin A. Now we can cancel the brackets, right? Or 2 upon cos A, or we can write down this in the form of 2 into 1 upon cos A, and we all know what is the value of 1 upon cos A. It is equivalent to sec A. So 2 sec A, right? And that we have to prove. Now the third part, tan theta upon 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta upon 1 minus tan theta equals to 1 plus sec theta into cos sec theta. This is the third part. Again we have taken the LHS part. Again break the tan cot in the form of sin upon cos or cos upon sin. So in place of tan theta we have written sin upon cos upon sin, put upon sin, 1 minus cot theta we can write down cos theta upon sin theta, and plus cot theta we can write down cos upon sin, upon put upon sin, 1 minus in place of tan theta we can write down sin theta upon cos theta, right? This will remain the same. Here we have to take the LCM, so it will become sin theta minus cos theta upon sin theta plus sin. Again this numerator will remain the same. Again take the LCM here, right? And we have to write cos theta minus sin theta upon cos theta minus sin theta upon cos theta. Clear? Then we have to convert this division, these two division into multiplication. And when we do this, then we have to write the reciprocal of this number. It means sin theta upon cos theta into, in place of this we will write into, and then we have to invert this. We have to write the reciprocal, sin theta upon sin theta minus cos theta, like this. Plus same thing we have to repeat here. This will remain the same. Convert this division sign into multiplication and write down the reciprocal, right? Now multiply sin into sin square theta, then cos theta bracket sin theta minus cos theta, plus sin cos into cos square theta, and then again sin theta into cos theta minus sin theta, right? Now what we have to do, this we have to write as it is, and for making the bracket similar we have to take minus as common, and when we take minus as common we have to invert the sign. This is in minus, so it will become in plus. This one is in plus, so it will become in minus. You can see here. So because we have taken minus common, so in place of plus we have to write minus. It will remain the same. Sin theta will remain the same. This bracket will change. Plus will become minus, minus will become plus. It means sin theta minus cos theta. Now we can see we are having the same brackets, right? So when we take the LCM, it will become sin theta into cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Okay. Now, because what thing is not here, we are not having sin theta, so we have to cross multiply. Sin theta into sin square theta will become sin cube theta. Now what thing is missing here? Cos theta. It means we have to multiply this cos theta into cos square theta, and it will become cos cube theta, right? Upon sin theta into cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Now use the identity a cube minus b cube, which is equivalent to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square, right? So a is our sin, b is our cos. So in place of this, because first is a minus b, it means sin theta minus cos theta, you can see here. Then we are having the square of a square, and here a is sin, so sin square theta. Then plus ab, it means we have to multiply sin into cos theta, so we have done here. Then plus b square, b is cos, so cos square theta. Clear? Now we can see that the brackets are same, so we can cancel them. So it will come sin square theta plus cos square theta. We can write down, in place of these two we can write down 1. So 1 plus sin theta cos theta upon sin theta cos theta. Now we can separate them. 1 upon sine theta cos theta plus sine theta cos theta upon sine theta cos theta. We can see here, right? Because these are similar, so we can cancel them. In place of this, 1 will remain. So 1 upon sine theta cos theta plus 1. Again we have to separate them. Here I haven't shown. 1 upon sine theta is cosec theta and 1 upon cos theta is sec theta. Plus 1 plus 1. Right? Because in question we are having the different form, means the arrangement is different. So we have to write according to that arrangement, 1 plus sec theta into cosec theta, and that is the part that we have to prove. Then the fourth part, 1 plus sec a upon sec a equals to sine square a upon 1 minus cos a. Again we have to take the LHS, 1 plus sec a upon sec a, right? Convert sec in the form of cos, so in place of sec a we can write 1 upon cos, upon line, upon, in again sec a, again we can write 1 upon cos a, right? Here we have to take the LCM, 1 plus 1 upon cos a. So when we take the LCM, it will become cos a plus 1 upon cos a. Convert this division sign into multiplication, and when we do this we have to write the reciprocal of this. We can cancel this and this thing is left, right? Then we have to take the RHS part, because this we can't solve further. So we have to take the RHS part now, which is sine square a upon 1 minus cos a, right? Again use the identity. In place of sine square a, we can write down 1 minus cos square a, right? This will become the identity a square minus b square, just like we have done earlier also. A square minus b square, it means firstly we have to add the numbers and then we have to subtract the numbers. So 1 minus cos a into 1 plus cos a. In place of this we can write this upon 1 minus cos a. So these brackets are same, so we can cancel them. 1 plus cos a or cos a plus 1, right? Now we can say that they are equal. So the value of LHS is this and the value of RHS is again the same. So it means LHS equals to RHS, and hence proved. Then the fifth part, cos a minus sin a plus 1 upon cos a plus sin a minus 1 equals to cosec a plus cot a, right? So cos a minus sin a plus 1 upon cos a plus sin a minus 1 equals to cosec a plus cot a. So we have taken the LHS part sorry, which is cos a minus sin a plus 1 upon cos a plus sin a minus 1, right? Now what we have to do, because we have to prove bring cosec and cot, so what we have to do, we have to do the divide. We have to divide the numerator and the denominator by sin a, right? So cos a upon sin a minus sin a upon sin a plus 1 upon sin a whole upon cos a upon sin a plus sin a upon sin a minus 1, right? So 1 upon sin a. So this we can see that we have divided the numerator and we have divided with sin a. So it will come cos upon sin a, it will come cot a, then minus sin upon sin a, so we can cancel it. So in place of it we can write down 1, then 1 upon sin a will become cosec a, right? Similarly cos a upon sin a will become cot a, sin a upon sin a, again we can cancel them, and then minus sin 1 upon sin a will come cosec a, right? Till here it is clear. So now what we have done, we have rearranged them. So it will come cosec a plus cot a minus 1, we can see here. Similarly here we can write down 1 plus cot a minus cosec a, we can see. Clear? So cosec a plus cot a minus 1. So according to the identity, in place of 1, what we have to do, we have to use this identity. So why we have taken this? Because we have to convert the whole in the form of cosec and cot. We don't need 1 here. So we have to convert this 1 again in the form of cosec and cot. So by using the identity, in place of 1 we can write down cosec square a minus cot square a. So in place of this one we can write down minus minus cosec square a minus cot square a, right? This will remain the same upon 1 plus cot a minus cosec a, right? Now again this is in the form of a square minus b square. So firstly we have to add the numbers and then we have to subtract the numbers. So cosec a plus cot a into cosec a minus cot a. Now we are having the two terms. This is our first term and this is our second term. So in these two terms we can see that the brackets are, these two brackets are same. So we can take these two brackets as common. So in place we can write this like this also, that cosec a plus cot a into 1, right, minus cosec a plus cot a into cosec a minus cot a. This will remain the same denominator. So when we have taken this bracket as common, so what will remain in place of this? Only this one, right? So we can see here we have taken cosec a plus cot a, the bracket, as common. Then firstly 1 will be remain, then minus the second bracket which is cosec a minus cot a, right, upon the same denominator. So we can see that we are having these two as same. So we can cancel them, or we can cancel them here, right? So what will left? Cosec a plus cot a, which is the required thing, right? Then the sixth part, root 1 plus sin a upon 1 minus sin a, the important question, equals to sec a plus tan a. So we have discussed earlier and I told you that whenever we are having a root sign in the denominator, we have to rationalize the things. So same thing we have to do here. We have to check the denominator, it is 1 minus sin a. So while we are doing the rationalization, we have to use the same values. We have to multiply the numerator and the denominator with the same values with opposite sign. So minus is here, so we have to put plus, right? So it's, these two are same. So it means 2 into 2, we can write down 2 square. Similarly 1 plus sin a into 1 plus sin a, we can write down 1 plus sin a ka whole square. And here we can see it is a minus b into a plus b. The identity a square minus b square. So 1 square minus sin square a. We can write down 1 minus sin square a. Right? So this will remain the same. And in place of this 1 minus sin square a, we can write down cos square a by using the identity. Right? Now we can see that we are having a square here. So from this square and this square, we can cancel the root from both numerator and denominator. So 1 plus sin a upon cos a. Right? Now we can separate it, 1 upon cos a plus sin a upon cos a, like this. Right? And 1 upon cos a is sec a plus sin a upon cos a. We all know that it is tan a. Hence proved. Then the sixth part, the seventh one, sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta whole upon 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta equals to tan theta. So we can see that in numerator and the denominator we are having two terms, and both the terms in numerator sin theta is common and here cos theta is common, right? So we have taken the LHS part, and from LHS we have taken sin theta common, and from denominator we have taken cos theta as common. So when we take sin theta, so in place of this 1 will be there, minus 2, 3 sin theta means cube is there, so square or 2 sin theta can be, we can say sin square theta. Similarly here we have taken cos theta as common, so 2 will be there because cube is there, so it will remain square, and minus in place of cos theta because we have taken as common, so in place of this we have to write 1, right? Then sin theta upon cos theta will remain the same. In place of 1 we can use the identity sin square theta plus cos square theta. So in place of this we can write down sin square theta plus cos square theta minus 2 sin square theta, the same thing, upon 2 cos square theta minus, again in bracket in place of 1 we can write down sin square theta plus cos square theta, right? Now open the brackets and solve the bracket. this one. These two are same. It is 2 and it is 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So it will be minus sin square theta. So it will remain the same. In place of this, we can write down cos square theta minus sin square theta. Right? Denominator cos theta. Again 2 cos square theta. And then cos square theta. Again plus minus. Minus, because when we open the bracket, then this plus sign will change into minus. So plus minus minus, cos 2 cos square theta minus cos square theta will become cos square theta minus sin square theta. Now the brackets are same, so we can cancel them. Right? So what thing is left? Sin theta upon cos theta, which is equivalent to tan theta. Right? Now the 8th part, which is sin a plus cosec a ka whole square plus cos a plus sec a ka whole square equals to 7 plus tan square a plus cot square a. Take the LHS part, right? Sin a plus cosec a ka whole square plus cos a plus sec a ka whole square. Clear? Use the identity a plus b ka whole square. It means a square plus b square plus 2ab. A is sin a, b is cosec a. Plus again use the same identity a plus b ka whole square. This is a, this is b, so a square means cos square a plus sec square a plus 2 cos a into sec a. Right? Now open the brackets and rearrange the terms. Make the groups in such a way that you can use the identities. So we have collected sin square a plus cos square a together, because we know that when we add these two, the answer will be 1. So sin square a plus cos square a plus 2 sin a cosec a, we can convert in the form of 1 upon sin a, plus cosec square a plus sec square a. You can see cosec square a plus sec square a, plus 2 cos a will remain the same, and again we have to convert sec a in the form of 1 upon cos. So we can cancel these two. Right? So sin square a plus cos square a will become 1 plus 2. Right? And this 2 plus 2 plus 2, it will become 4. Cosec square a plus sec square a. Right? So cosec square a, we can write down 1 plus cot square a by using the identity. And sec square a, we can write down 1 plus tan square a. Why we have converted this? Because we have to bring the answer in the form of cot and tan. So we know that there is a relation between cosec and cot and sec and tan. So we have used the identity and convert these cosec and sec in the form of cot and tan. Right? So 1 in place of this we have written 1 plus cot square a, plus in place of this we have written 1 plus tan square a plus 4 plus 4. Now 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 1 7, plus tan square a plus cot square a, and this is the required thing. Then the next one, 9th one, cosec a minus sin a into sec a minus cos a equals to 1 upon tan a plus cot a. Again take the LHS part, cosec a minus sin a, convert this cosec and sec in the form of sin and cos. So cosec a 1 upon sin a minus sin a into sec a 1 upon cos a minus cos a cos a. Right? Take the LCM here, it will come 1 minus sin square a upon sin a into, similarly take the LCM here also, so 1 minus cos square a upon cos a. Why we have written sin square a? We have to do the cross multiply again. Sin a into sin a, sin square a. Cos a into cos a, cos square a. Right? So 1 minus sin square a, in place of this we can write down cos square a, and 1 minus cos square a, in place of this we can write down sin square a upon sin a into cos a. Right? So now here 2 cos a's are there and here 1 is there, so we can cancel it. And when we cancel it, so we have to cancel this, is like this, similarly like this. Right? So what thing is left? Cos a into sin a, and that is the final thing that we can get by solving this. But it is not equivalent to this. So now we have to take the RHS part, which is 1 upon tan A plus cot A. So again we have to convert tan A and cot A in the form of sine and cos. So 1 upon in place of tan A we can write down sine upon cos A, then plus in place of cot A we can write down cos A upon sine A. Take the LCM here, sine A into cos A, cross multiply them, sine square A plus cos square A. This value is equivalent to 1 upon this. Now convert this sign into multiplication. So you will get 1 into sine A into cos A upon 1, which is equals to this. Right? If you guys are confused, then I can write down here. It will be 1 into sine A cos A upon 1. Right? So when we multiply this, we will get this answer. Now the last part, the 10th one, 1 plus tan square A upon 1 plus cot square A is equals to 1 minus tan A upon 1 minus cot A ka whole square equals to tan square A. So now we are having three things and we have to prove that they are equal to each other. So first of all, we have taken the first one, right? So by using the identity, we can say 1 plus tan square A equals to sec square A, and 1 plus cot square A is equals to cosec square A. Now again convert sec square A and cosec square A in the form of cos and sine. So sec square A is 1 upon cos square A, cosec square A is 1 upon sine square A, right? Now again convert this division into multiplication, so you will get this sine square A upon cos square A, which is equals to tan square A, right? It means we have proved that the value of this is equals to this. Now we have to take this one, 1 minus tan A upon 1 minus cot A ka whole square. Again we have to repeat the same thing, that we have to convert tan and cot in the form of sine upon cos. So 1 minus tan A ka whole square, 1 minus cot A ka whole square. So 1 minus will remain the same in place of tan A, sine A upon cos A. And 1 minus in place of cot A we can write down cos A upon sine A, right? Whole square. Take the LCM here, it will come cos A minus sine A upon cos A. And when we take the LCM in the denominator, sine A will be the LCM and sine A minus cos A upon sine A. We have to do the cross multiplication. So cos A minus sine A, sine A minus cos A, right? Again convert this division into multiplication. And before that, put the whole square, because we are having the whole square, right? So cos A minus sine A upon cos A. Convert this division into multiplication, then you have to write the inverse of this, sine A upon, right? Cancel it because they are same. So it will become sine A upon cos A ka whole square. Okay, before that, one thing is missing, that it is, we got this after taking the LCM, right? We have invert this because we have changed the division into multiplication. So in place of this, we can write down like this, right? It is clear. This is cos A minus sine A and this is sine A minus cos A. So we have to convert, we have to change this. So for making the same, we have taken minus as common. So the thing which is in minus, it will become in plus, and the thing which is in plus, that will become in minus. Then we can cancel them. So it will come sine A upon cos A with minus sign. And when we do the square of this, then the square of minus will become in plus. Sine A ka square, it will become sine square A, and the square of cos A will become cos square A. And we know that sine square A upon cos square is tan square A. So this is the first equation, this is the second equation, and from 1 and 2 we can say the value of this is equals to this, and the value of this is again equal to this. So from 1 and 2, 1 plus tan square A upon 1 plus cot square A is equals to 1 minus tan A upon 1 minus cot A ka whole square equals to tan square A. I know the questions, they are looking very, I have to say, the complex one. But the most easiest way to change or to solve these questions is use the identities and convert the tan, cot, sec, cosec in the form of sine and cos. We have seen in so many questions that we have converted the trigonometric ratios into the simplest one. and by taking the LCM, plus, minus, multiply and divide, we can solve them easily. Hope this video is again helpful for you people. If you guys are having any comments, any suggestion, then please, most welcome. Please give it, like the video, and if you didn't subscribe my channel, then please do it. Thank you very much.